But what about that devil's advocate side? How many times you been around and you heard somebody refer to a kid, jumping around being the monkey?
Yeah.
My mom.
There's no color on that description. There's no color on that.
Yeah.
Sit your monkey ass down was something I've heard a lot as a child.
So is it bad because the H&M people did it, or is it just bad because we didn't get to do it before them?
I think people like to say it's bad because we didn't get to do it before them. It's one of those things where I can call you a nigga because I'm black, but if you might get a little uncomfortable. You might get a little uncomfortable if Angel call you a nigga. Angel's Hispanic, but he still ain't black, so it's the same thing like that. You know what I mean?
Well, speaking on that, I'm gonna do my ancestry because we all know the Caribbean was in that slave trade. I gotta know how black I am.
Of course, but you get the you know what I mean. But it's
just
one of
it's
those,
because I'm light skinned.
Yeah, we're discriminating right now. Cracker ass cracker.
Whoa.
Now, there's a difference, Melvin. We all know that. Those clan members are the crackers.
But long story, man. I think it's fucked up. I also see both sides of it. A little man living a comfortable life. He ain't in the hood, dodging gunshots. Yeah. I mean, shit. That's the positive out of it, but it's fucked up all the way around.
And his mom is going jet skiing with bottles of Ciroc and.
You ain't let go of that
Ciroc. Did he sponsor us? His mom's going jet skiing and mountain climbing and laser tagging and all that shit. Now that now that she got that, she probably if he's definitely made it to a point if he's doing commercials for H&M. Not commercials, ads.
Yeah.
So, of course, that that family is somewhat affluent. They have to be. They have to have some chunk of money.
I mean, I don't know about that because I knew I knew a girl that was modeling stuff and she was good. She wasn't living no affluent top 1% life.
Affluent was a little bit iffy, but definitely making
at least middle class.
At least making a chunk of change for your son who puts on t-shirts and sweaters and shoes and shit, and that's it.
Yeah, so get about $50K for a few hours of work. Shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it is what it is.
That sounds like Beyonce money. $50,000 an hour.
Damn, that sounds like money that I need.
Shit, believe that.
Fuck it. Did he sponsor them? Then fuck around, come find us and sponsor us.
Exactly. Did he? Let's get Outta Sight Clothing to be a sub company within Sean John.
Yeah, buy out.
Well, I'm open for discussion on that one.
So I think since we tackled the bulk of that and it's not on the agenda, I think we can move on to the next topic.
Yeah.
I don't actually have a question for this one. I'm just gonna propose some news. I'm gonna do my whole
okay. I got it.
This topic is just so congratulations to Kevin Gates. He was released from prison 2 days ago.
Like 13 months early, right?
13 months early. Kevin Gates was supposed to be serving minimum 20. It said he was sentenced. So originally, let's go all the way back. In 2016, late 2016, he was sentenced to 6 months in prison for assault and battery. At one of his concerts, apparently one of the girls in the front row reached for his dick or some crazy stuff like that.
Did he drop kick her or something?
And he karate Bruce Lee kicked this bitch. He kicked
Hulk Hogan off the top row.
He kicked her ass. He shot Michael. He sweet chin music her ass, but he hit her. He kicked her in the chest. And funny thing, he didn't actually even kick the girl that touched him. It was like the girl that was next to her.
Oh damn!
The girl touched him. He turned around, see another girl that he thought might have been her, and then he drop kicked her ass. And
that's imagine, dog, you just get a foot to the face just for being there.
I mean, he kicked her ass in the chest, but you know what I mean. That's still a hard kick. Yeah. And he was sentenced to 6 months. And the jury was 6 white women. So obviously, and during the bulk of the case, he was falling asleep during the trial and shit. Like he didn't really seem too interested because I think he was super confident that he was gonna get off. Following his release from that shortly after, I think it was within the next few days actually, he was expedited to Chicago for an outstanding warrant for an unlawful use of a firearm from 2013. So that's what he's been in jail for the last 9 months.
Wow.
For that, he was sentenced to 30 months in jail. And like I said at the beginning, he was supposed to do minimum 24, but he's out on parole now.
After 7.
Yeah, after 9 months in jail. All I gotta say is for that is congratulations to
get out of jail, stay out of jail.
Get out of jail, stay out of jail. Congratulations to Kevin Gates. And what's called the same day there was a video on Instagram of him back in the studio. So congratulations to him. I know he been probably thinking about fucking his wife the last 9 months as he been reading all those.
He's married?
Yeah, Kevin Gates is married, and you know Kevin Gates is a smart dude, so he's probably read 18 encyclopedias in the whole time he's been in jail. So
he'll come back and make up some words.
Exactly. I'm definitely excited to hear the words that Kevin Gates uses now that he's been in jail for 9 months.
Imagine now he becomes like some super lyricist ass.
Exactly.
Like a Tech 9 and shit.
Kevin Gates is gonna be like Lewis, what's it called, the Honorable Minister Farrakhan. That's Kevin Gates now. Now that he's been in jail for 9 months.
Do you think he comes back to prominence?
I don't know, bro. He had, what was it? It was 2 platinum singles, was it? I
think so.
2 phones.
Yeah.
And I don't know the other one. But yeah.
He had one more, right?
Yeah, but he was doing good, prior to his incarceration.
I think he goes back.
To the top?
Yeah. I mean, may not the top, but he's still got his fan base.
He's one hit away.
Yeah. They fuck with him hard. So, I had people still talking about him when he was locked up when I was working at the little group home.
Yeah.
Oh, kids talking about, hey, Kevin Gates this. They still fuck with him.
And he definitely has a work ethic, you know what I mean? In one of his his Vlad TV interviews, he said that all he does is really like to cope with the struggles of life is he gets tattoos, which you can only get so many of those, and he makes music. So he definitely has, he's probably recorded 37 songs in the last 2 days. So so it's like at the end of the day, and 9 months in jail. Shout out to my brother. Shout out to Pac-Man. He in the little bit of time he's been locked up, he said he wrote like 15 songs. So you know what I mean? Like
that's all you can do.
That's all you can do. So at the end of the day, I think Kevin Gates is in a position where he can hop right back into prominence.
That's true. He is. Shit. He got the resources.
One song away.
Yeah, like you said. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah,
one song away.
I mean, we're all rappers. I'm sure we all know.
Yeah, everybody's a fucking rapper now. So
everybody in Chicago is a rapper.
Exactly.
Oh shit. Freestyle cypher.
I was about to drop a hard.
Don't drop that.
I was about to drop a hard 16, bro, but I don't think they're not ready for it.
They ain't ready for it.
That'll be the outro. Just a 16.
Okay. So I think the last topic, at least it might not be the last. Like to ad lib.
Could I just say one last thing about the Kevin Gates thing?
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna say one last thing about the Kevin Gates thing. I really hope people will actually learn from this, because we see rappers all the time just going to jail, coming out, going
free
back.
Meek Mill.
Free. Nah.
I mean, free Meek Mill.
Nobody deserves to be in jail. Free Meek Mill. I'm
free, yeah, but like T.I., Gucci Mane, Kevin Gates, Chief Keef, all these people. Like, it really bothers me how nobody tells these rappers, like, yo, you don't want to go to jail. As much as you think it's cool, like, jail is somewhere you shouldn't be.
I think majority, since you mentioned the Gucci Mane thing, I think people need to take him as an example. Gucci Mane came out of jail, nigga was not eating no carbs, came out swole.
He came out ripped.
Yeah, came out looking like he was ready to be in an action movie and shit like that. And then 6 months later, wrote a book, and now it's a New York Times bestseller. Got married to some pretty black bitch, and like on like live TV and shit like that. Like, he's doing great things for himself. And at this point, for a fact, Gucci not going back to jail.
Yeah.